Welcome to USL Live and to Week 7 of Season 26 in the Unified Skirmish League. I'm your host, Romulocks, and the game tonight is between Cocaine and Darkslayers. For more information on the teams, match statistics, and how you can sign up to play in the Unified Skirmish League, we ask that you please visit uslzone.com. Joining me in the commentary booth for tonight's match, I'm privileged to welcome in Eric.
Hello.
And Yosh.
Ni hao. Got
the old school pro crowd here with me tonight. Guys, we have a game for us tonight. Cocaine comes into this 7-1 on the season, tied for first place. And I think in the head-to-head battle, Cocaine will keep the first seed, I think, right? I think that's right. So, yeah. So they're locked into that first seed. No, really, unless they drop this game or something. And Darkslayers are coming in 4-4. A win tonight would be huge for Darkslayers. I think we don't know exactly how it's going to come down between them and MDR, but this could solidify it right here. So they have a chance to do that. Cocaine just need to hold on. This is the rematch between them. First of all, Eric, walk me through it. What's going to happen?
Well, right now I don't see Shasta on, I don't see Kaga on, and I don't see Fausto on. So that right there tells me that Typhoon's probably leading. And I don't think they're going to play the same style that Fausto brings with the rotation. I think they will still kind of hold and be passive a little bit more. But I don't think they're going to go for the same angles that they normally would. I think Cocaine's just going to eventually overpower them, especially if SV is playing AT on this map. He's just going to get that extra angle that Darkslayers aren't really paying attention to. And they're going to end up... Cocaine's probably going to end up winning like 40-30, something around there.
The loss of Fausto is a pretty big one in a game like this. You need that veteran leadership. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's maybe the biggest thing that's missing. Absolutely. The last game, finished Darkslayers. It was really close, 28-27. Cocaine won that at the bitter end with CC being the MVP of that game. I don't know that that's going to happen today, Yosh. You tell me.
Yeah, I don't think this game is going to be very close. I think Cocaine is looking to push the pace, especially not seeing Fausto. You're going to want to really, prove that you guys can, be a little bit more aggressive. I think Bax called them Camp Kane or something like that in the After Dark podcast. So I think the final score is going to end up being, I'm going to give it to Cocaine 55-30.
55.
And we're actually starting off 8v7, by the way. Darkslayers does not have an 8th.
Oh no, Eric! With that news in light, what did you call the game in terms of number?
I said 40-30. This is going to be way higher than that.
If you need to revise it, you may. This is quite the change.
X5 just came back.
Okay. So both of you guys have Cocaine winning this game by at least 10. I would agree with that. I think it's probably closer to what Yosh is saying, about 15, maybe even 20, depending on, the absence of leadership is huge. It
also
really
just came on.
Uh-oh.
Who's he get subbed in for? X5?
X5 probably.
Is lagging hard right now. He is jumping all around.
Ooh, yikes. Some login lag.
Yeah. Startup lag. But Darkslayers just holding near their base right now until they figure out a lineup.
Fausto is in the game, and everything we said now doesn't matter.
Difference maker.
Nope. You have King playing AT right now. So that's going to be interesting.
He's shown himself to be a man of many hats this season. I don't know about the AT hat, though.
I think he's going to end up switching. I think he's going to go Nader at a certain point.
I think he actually switches to Demo at some point. I think Demo is very good on this map.
Yeah, I was thinking Demo or even Grenadier. I think, one of the mortars would be huge. That's maybe the way they beat Cocaine, especially on a small map like this. We just saw in the last map, Axis picked up a double law kill, a double mortar or something like that from King, and this whole game looks different.
We've got, the mountain setting up far north and left, looking for Darkslayers here. He's not going to see anything just yet.
Spec Chat is saying Camp Kane has got the tents out. They're making s'mores.
we've been talking about which cocaine iteration is the strongest, kind of, all season. I tended to think that the team that they had last season was pretty strong already, but then they added Mecha to that lineup. Mecha starting tonight. That's one of the big differences between the last game for cocaine. Is that Samara is sitting right now. We'll see if he gets subbed in later, but Danny's sitting on the bench. I don't know if you guys both agree with that call?
Danny, it's time to go somewhere else. All right. Obviously, Pister doesn't value you. You can go and play a lot of different other places, man. A lot of teams need a starting Marine. Do the right thing. Come home.
Do the right thing.
It's real sad what happened to Danny.
Eric, any thoughts on that? You think the strongest lineup for cocaine is in?
Minus ESO.
Yeah, for sure. That's a pretty big piece.
Darkslayers in pretty bad position here, though. Real hard to some streams here.
Good fall here.
Molo's in a bad way.
Yeah, Molo's Havoc should just leave him.
Drops off to save him.
Now,
oh my goodness.
Now Cocaine. Now
Yeah.
Cocaine's in a bad spot.
That was a lazy push from Cocaine on the right side. Did not pick up that kill. Definitely should have gotten Molo.
That's what
SV's
happens
coming
when
in.
you don't usually push. Your pushes look sloppy.
Brillhart takes a sloppy death. See, that's the thing that Brillhart has been correcting over the past few seasons. We used to see those kinds of deaths from him many seasons back. He's been so good. Oh, no.
Oh, Mecha still goes down, though. Good last nade bounce by Uni.
Yeah.
After all of that, though, Cocaine is only up 2 kills. It's 5-3.
No kidding. That is crazy. Yeah, that did look to be quite the Cocaine push there, but 5-3 is the score. Yeah, I was saying Uni and Brill, they've been very consistent in the past few seasons. Those guys can really participate in the offense today.
Yeah, it's good to see Uni on a better squad. He's been with the Evos for so long that I was curious to see what he would do on a mid-tier team like Darkslayers, and he looks good. He doesn't look out of place at all. I think somebody mentioned that he got some hardware upgrades that helped him out.
Yeah,
so that's
new
awesome
monitor.
to hear.
I mean, he was back in the day, he was a pretty staple Marine for System Air.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't by any means their star or anything like that, but he was very consistent.
Yeah, he was. I think he's always the 6th, 7th, maybe 8th guy on the roster even for System Air back in the day. But of late, I would say the past 3 seasons, he's been playing a 4-player or a 5. Pretty he's definitely moving up in my mind. And look at what he did last week.
His demo. I don't think I like that. I think Typhoon should. I don't think they have an LMG. Typhoon should be LMG here.
Yeah. Especially without Kaga here.
Yeah, I get that demo is very good on this map, but you don't play it enough. That's
Hero's
not.
Gonna get flanked.
Oh, Havoc takes a direct law from Splitta. Oh no.
Oh, good nade though. Might get Mecha here. Oh, if he had 2 more shots, he had him.
Yeah.
Mecha and King playing Ring Around the Rosie here.
Yeah, Mecha should be able to get him. You're not going to beat it.
Oh, he does. Uni being chased up north. Typhoon and Fausto fighting here, trying to get Skeletor out, but they're not going to be able to, especially with the Nader on his back.
Yeah, Skeletor's dead here.
He almost takes out SV, though.
This is more the Cocaine I was waiting for.
Well, you also saw a change in style from Darkslayers. They tried to push, and that's not their game. That's never been their game.
Good law.
Oh, good law.
Oh,
That's for
Havoc having a rough game.
Yeah, rough start for Havoc. We'll see if he can pull it together later.
Typhoon turn up.
He's definitely a guy who can be a goldfish and just forget it happened.
That looks like Tyrael went Nader.
Oof, CC escapes that one. Split and CC retreating north. The rest of the team pushing south.
Yeah, Victim is looking good right now.
Yeah, he is.
Bio darts on point.
11-4, and I do think absolutely that Cocaine is out healing Darkslayers right now. No question about it.
Honestly, I think that push would have been fine, but that law from Split on Havoc just kind of derailed it.
Yeah. Sealed
And
the deal.
it's not like it was necessarily bad positioning by Havoc. It was just an open field law.
Yeah, and they did. I thought the positioning for Darkslayers was actually good. The corralling they were doing, they were slowly constricting, and I think they were winning it. That was just a big kill.
But even so, Darkslayers aren't out of this match.
Mm-mm.
I mean, they're within a battle.
11-4. King went back to Nader, as we saw.
Yep.
We'll see how much he can contribute here.
Yeah, they need an LMGer.
Yep, Typhoon really needs to switch. Unless you're going to play him here. This is fine. Because that can stall any push.
He can hang out here all day.
Real needs to score some hits here.
You got Cocaine with Victim and Mecha staying down here. They're not... Typhoon's never pushing you guys, so... Splitta takes down Fausto, though. Splitta has been the difference maker today. Oh, they're getting...
And now the hunt is on. Yeah, Typhoon down. Havoc goes down. King... Oh, I mean, Kevin, rather, is just determined to get all these. Trying to make up for last week. People talking shit about him. He says, what? We got Leak, Splitta, and Kevin splitting 4-0.
Typhoon's staying on that demo. Not a fan.
Damn. Spec Chat is unruly today.
Kevin needs to control himself. Man is out of control. You know, a player who's been quiet today is Molo. Had a good week last week. Uni as well. I want to see some more focus fire. The battles have been really short, actually, so far. We need to see Darkslayers survive a little bit longer, and I want to see some focus fire from them because they're fully capable of it.
I mean, this is not their game plan, though. Right? They're used to slowing it down, keeping battles, pretty close, pretty slow. I don't mind the change up in strategy. They've been trying to push their pace, and that's fine. I think everybody needs to do it.
I think Fausto had one too many mimosas, and he's he might be the one that's drunk this time.
Right now, at this point with 1920, I think Splitta's my MVP of the match, though. He's had 3 break open laws. I mean, if I'm the medic, you could have my law every day right now, sir.
Sounded a little sensual right there, Rob.
He was sounding that way when he was talking about glazing people the other match too. Like it's
I mean, you heard what you heard. I issued no corrections. Let's see here. Kind of just posturing. Both teams need to win this next battle.
Yeah.
Cocaine just wants to keep pushing it further, and Darkslayer's just hoping to get back in this. And I know I can hear Fausto. They got to pick the battle. It's got to be the one they want.
Yeah.
If anything, they gotta break it from the top side. You're not gonna push the South Rocks against a Nader in a demo. You have to flood the top and win that way.
Yeah, I personally, I would think about trying, if I could, to sneak around the right side just all together and see if you can get that south and steal it out from underneath them. I wonder if they could all get there before they got seen.
People are calling for the camp timer, which has seemed to have been an issue this season. Different interpretations of how it should be done.
I mean, who's the more violating team right now? Can you double camp timer call?
Yes, you can. You can call it on both teams, and both teams will have to move.
Oh,
Well, we got shots on the left here. Mountain Leak getting involved. Molo looking for a sneaky play. Oh, Leak. Good call by Leak to not go in there and not commit. Molo may not make it out, but he does.
Good job on him to get out of there. They need to get him a heal.
Yeah, where is the medic?
Hero almost takes down Splitter, though.
Up north.
Oh,
Abbott
down.
takes out Pister with Fausto. Uni comes on the side here. Good hits on Leak. You need better ones. Let's go.
They need to push down and get some kills here. Victim doing a
Leak should go down here. There it is.
Nice kill on Leak there. King got the kill. Looked like it was Uni to me, though.
Still only 2 kills, though. Like,
Mecha's going to get out of that. Splitta does a good job of stalling the battle out, forcing them to retreat just a little bit. Yep, Fausto calls the general retreat, and they're off to the right. Are they going to try and get the rocks before they get them on the far right there? Yep. Typhoon's already there, kind of, but they're going to get beat south. Bad.
Typhoon has the angle on him. Oh, hits the rocks, though.
Oh, but still gets the hit on Splitta, who's cut off from the medic. Splitta is low.
This left team should die. 5-on-4. Molo's got the angle
CC
on
almost got tagged there.
Splitter's low here. Fausto needs to finish him. Splitter doing an amazing job here, just buying time.
Fausto with murderous efficiency.
But Cocaine has the better angles here.
Yeah.
Splitter did a good job buying his team time that they needed.
Nice. King takes out one. Can he get more? Good job, DS. Way to stay alive. Mountain goes down. 20-11. Push it. Push it, DS. Molo coming over the top.
If he's got a law, he can shoot it here.
Oh, Leak is getting streamed.
Oh.
There's goes down as well.
20-13. Is the comeback on?
The crawl is happening. DS is slowly crawling out the hole.
14-30. Plenty of time to do it. Plenty.
I thought Cocaine had better angles there, too.
Yeah. They just allowed DS to get around him and collapse on the right side. And then once the right side was gone, which the left side took too long helping the right side. Let's see where Fausto's going to take him this time. They're set up in rocks, just a typical rocks play. They do have control right now. But Cocaine's still with the lead. And they're happy to sit on their side of the map. Absolutely.
Camp Kane back at it again. I mean, it's only a matter of time. Darkslayers keep these matches close, and they've been on the losing side of a lot of these coin flip type battles. It's only a matter of time before they get a win. Is this going to be the one?
I mean, it was one kill game last time, and we were, with no ESO. I think, it's totally possible.
Giggling.
Question is Fausto going to wait until there's 1 minute left on this game to make a push, or is he going to do it a little earlier this time?
Who's getting subbed out for ESO?
From what I'm told, Pister is shook right now.
Uh-oh. One more bad death and Pister, he might fall apart. Camp Kane just really holding the center of the map here. And a big line pretty much saying, look, we don't have to go nowhere. Refs don't call spec, or refs don't call camp timer. We can stay here all day, boys.
This is the exact same strategy that Fausto ran against K-Dude. Like, he's just going to let the clock run down, and then he's going to try and get kills at the very end. With K-Dude, or Cocaine in this instance, doesn't have time to match it. To keep the momentum going at the very end, which is, it makes sense. The lower the score in game, the more better chance you have, is his theory, I think.
That's all fine in theory, but you have to essentially get a full clean fight. At the very least, right now, I'd be looking for 1 to 2 kill battles. You know,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
That way you don't have to execute a flawless last fight.
I mean, both of them are still staying in the same spot, hanging out.
Then again, Split is the one getting the lost snipes. I haven't seen a lost snipe from Darkslayers all day. So, I don't know. I think the odds of them losing that 1 and 2 you're talking about are higher.
Teo tries to get the top angle, get immediately pushed off.
Oh, we got some activity down south.
Now, this is the Darkslayers I was expecting to see. Slow the game down. Take your engagements very close.
Look at that sneaky leak up top.
ESO says Darkslayer loses by 1. I could see it coming. Beat you to it, Eric.
Yeah.
Darkslayer's looking real hesitant though. Like they don't know how to break this lined defense from Camp Kane.
I think Cocaine should be a little more confident than they appear to be in the way they played today.
I'm with Infinite here. What is Brillheart doing all the way at I4? He's looking like RR user from last game. Out in fucking Narnia.
Let's see, where is he at? What? Is he AFK?
I don't quite understand what's going on there.
Actually, no, it works.
Whoa! We just weren't big enough brain to figure it out.
Oh,
Leak is in a bad way. Turn down. Kill Leak here.
That South team has to... Oh.
No, it's over. Almost big brain place. The 5-minute setup was for nothing. I think if Mountain was an AT there, he dies.
Yeah. What'd they do? Trade 2 for 2? No, Cocaine got 3.
3. But
Darkslayers got 2.
Darkslayer's fighting them off, though. Pushing them back here. Camp Kane looking shook right now.
Yeah, well, their South team doesn't have a medic. Pister might die. Oh. Almost with the RPG.
Spec Chat is not pleased, saying, what is going on? Camp Kane up by 1, doesn't want to push it. Even their old man.
Oh, Uni, and look at Uni.
Down.
Uni takes Leak up top. Or Molo gets the kill, but Uni got tagged him.
Uh-oh. They're in a bad way here.
There's no medic up north, though.
Pister should go down there. He's close to going down.
Got him now.
Oh, good mortar. Gonna take Kevin. Oh.
No way Pister doesn't die.
Wow, Pister just tanking it all.
We get some bio dart from Victim.
Good RPG shots.
Good fall from Cocaine.
Molo's got to get out of here.
Yeah. Fortunately, I think Molo survives there. I think he's got that. Yep. So they only get one after
That's it.
killing Leak. That's it. Both
Fosto's
teams
matching Mountain, essentially.
just failing to capitalize.
Fosto's going to get fucked.
Yeah. Oh, SV does. Is he going to commit on it? He's going to go on it, right?
Nope, he's scared.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Fausto is in
Fausto's
trouble.
in a bad way.
Fausto's-
Yeah, he's in a
Fausto's
bad way
trouble
now. Now it's going to fall apart. Good measured play.
I mean, they had to make something happen. So I think he kind of was like adopting Eric's plan. We just got to start getting some kills.
Molo goes down, King goes down.
And that's all she wrote.
Yep. That's it.
In a game that promised so much, we got so little.
6 minutes and 40 seconds left. And as these guys are saying, you have to believe at this point that Cocaine can just turtle up. They've got 13 kills separating them. More than almost 2 battles worth. Now 30 to 16.
Somebody in spec says, I can see why Simp wants 15-minute games now.
Good job from Cocaine, though. Good.
Yeah.
That last fight was really
Measured play. They waited until they knew they definitely had it. That's when they capitalized.
About time, Typhoon.
Yeah. He wasn't doing bad on demo, though. Like, he was hitting his RPGs. He just couldn't get any kills out of it.
No, but that's the thing, though. Like, people got to play around your LMG. Like, you got to call your hits so people can finish off. And Uni gets a kill on the Mountain.
Oh, Pister eating a lot of deagle shots here.
Pister should go. The bio misses. He still hasn't gotten a heal yet.
Brohart going in on Kevin. Takes him down.
Pister going to go down. He's in trouble. Yep. King gets it.
Push their base. I don't think they've lost anybody, right? No, their full team just push. Down 11.
Cocaine. Another good job of falling.
This is the area of the map they know pretty well.
I think it's been about 18 minutes they've spent on this part of the map.
Kevin's lining up a mortar. Ready to end the game.
But at the same time, why are you going to push when you're up? Right?
We don't need to.
Yep.
We can hang out. Force them to come to us.
Or if you're DS, you do that while you're down too.
Here comes the mortar.
Oh, Tyrael knew they were there. He knew they were there.
Oh, no.
Can we get the spec info call?
Push, boys.
I missed it. I was waiting for Kevin's mortar.
Brill goes down, though. Victim should die here if they can hit him. Victim, good job getting out of there.
How did Victim not die?
Oh, my, no.
Good job, Victim, staying up.
Fausto and Split trade. They got to be careful now because Mecha, yep, they're already on the respawn.
10 kill game.
And
Oh, that mortar.
Oh, Uni down.
It pushed Havoc south too. Havoc might go down here too.
Havoc should go down as well.
Molo tries to cover for the medic, but he can't.
He bio-darted himself twice off the wall too.
Oh,
He
Pister
tried.
goes down.
Pister is not having a good game.
Oh. With 3 minutes left, baselines have been voided. The score is 36 to 23, and it's just all too much for Darkslayers to compete against this team right now. Fausto doing the best he can.
How many minutes left, Rob?
3? Did I say
Okay.
something else?
3.
I thought I heard you
Tweet?
say tweet. Yeah.
Tweet?
I heard tweet.
With 3 minutes left to Blaze. He's only half dead.
Yeah. Good job by Cocaine, though. They really closed out the game.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Marriage is what brings us together today. Oh, the South team, they're putting it on the South team, but the South team's staying alive. Good job, Victim. Good job, Kevin.
Yeah, Victim's been impressive today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how he didn't die on that
Over on the
South push.
baseline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys leading this game are Leak, Mecha, and King, all with 7 kills, 3 deaths.
Could be Danny in there.
Could be. But he'll do the right thing, I'm sure, Yosh.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so for his sake.
Molo goes
There
down
goes
to-
Molo. Skeletor right behind him.
Oh, Leak cleaning up right
Drill
there.
and Havoc down as well. And it's goodbye, Darkslayers.
Yeah.
In week 7.
I think Split's got to be your MVP.
Oh, 100%.
Huge,
Split or
huge,
Victim?
or Victim, yeah. I think overall Split probably had the bigger effect on the game, especially with those first 3 battles that were all broken open by him. But Victim, the consummate medic, has been there every step of the way.
I think Split set the tone very early on. You know, Darkslayers couldn't get their momentum rolling, forced into a push. Now we're just running out, looking like pub.
Victim did a good job right there staying off that surface, because I think the natural position would have been go to that rock. Oh no, Kevin's still got to be low. Splitter. And there it is, 45-23. What is that? 22 kill game? 22 kill game. I think I said it was going to be about 20. Yosh had 15. A tough night for MDR. For Darkslayers.
It was a tough night for MDR.
It was not a tough night for MDR. Let me say that definitively. But Darkslayers not so lucky. They will drop now to 4 and 5. You know.
There it is. MVP goes to Split, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I wonder if we can get Split in here. Let me see if I can. While that is happening, let me go through that again. We had Leak with 9 and 3, kind of came alive at the end. He was tied 7 and 3. It must have been the last minute or two. Splitter with 8 and 3 comes in second place. The Mountain, Mecha, Kevin, and King all with 7 kills each. I think King must have had a few more deaths than that. Skeletor leads your heels today, 25-26. Victim in second place, nipping his heels. CC right behind that. So Havoc is the only one. Wasn't in. Oh yeah.
King was 7 and 5.
I'm here by the way, if you.
Oh hey, Split. Absolutely, dude. Man, some huge loss from you in the beginning of this game really opened up play for Cocaine and allowed you guys to surge and take over early when it mattered. What were you looking for? Especially, were you aiming for Havoc ahead of time? I wouldn't thought him to be the natural target, but you took him twice, I think.
Oh, I told him that I was gonna mark him and that he will be the first to die on my list today. No, yeah, Havoc's the beast. I'm just joking around. I just caught him slipping, and I just got a loss. And a few other times, he played awesome, so it was not on him or anything like that. But yeah, I just caught him slipping a couple times.
Absolutely. Your guys, it was a couple times there where it looked like DS might be getting back in the game, but you guys were stalwart. You marched forward, and you basically didn't commit yourself to any battle that you didn't have definitely won. Was that the strategy? Is just don't make a mistake and wait until they make one themselves?
I wouldn't say that. Like, well, obviously we never want to make a mistake, but there was a few points where we knew where they were, they knew where we were, and because like them being at their DS, especially when they're in that the C building, or around there, yeah, we just didn't see that being to our advantage to push their base. Even if we get a kill or if any of us dives over, kind of similar to when they pushed our base, they got like early kills, 2 people, and they pushed our base, and then they still lost that battle because it was our base there.
Yeah. Well, just to ask, I mean, you've played MDR, you've played Darkslayers now. Of those squads, with MTR moving up a rank at this point after this week, but we'll look at what happens next week. Who would you rather face off against right now, Darkslayers or MDR, you think?
Definitely MDR. I mean, I've never faced MDR, but yeah, I would definitely want to face MDR. DS is Darkslayers is really good. I mean, if we're not on our game, they definitely can beat us any given day. It's not like it's not the ideal scenario to face them if we had another option, that is.
Okay. All right. Well, Split, thanks for giving us a few minutes. And we will catch you another week, my man. Congratulations on the MVP and a great game played.
Thanks, brother. See ya.
Absolutely. Any final comments, Eric or Yosh?
No.
Okay. Well, that will conclude our broadcast of Cocaine versus Darkslayers in Week 7 of Season 26 in the Unified Skirmish League. We want to invite you to join the fight by downloading the game on Steam. Just search Free Infantry or visit freeinfantry.com. Or to find out more about the Unified Skirmish League, please visit uslzone.com. Thank you to my co-hosts today. That'd be Eric and Yosh. Thank you to our executive producer, Military Police. This has been Romulocks, and you've been watching the Unified Skirmish League on USL Live.